We are joined now by Daniel Theis. And Daniel, this is your first time in the NBA after playing overseas. What has this been like for you so far?
It's really excited. I'm excited to just play my first NBA game, just start practice with the team tomorrow. Just happy to be here.
Now, you were with the Washington Wizards for Summer League a couple years ago. Where has your game improved since then, and why do you think now you're ready for this role with the Celtics as opposed to a few years ago?
After the Summer League, I went to a different club in Germany. I played on the highest level there with EuroLeague. It's the highest level in Europe. And I just improved my game every year. My shot is consistently good. And I just, as a person, as a player, I just made steps every year.
And the thing, I love watching the highlights of you. You love defense, you love rebounding, and a lot of the little things in every interview that I've seen of you, you've always talked about wanting to play defense and wanting to do the little things. Why do you like those?
Because, everybody or every coach said defense wins championships. I just like to help the team, just on defense and rebounds. And I know Coach Stevens also told me that he wants me to do this, and also I wanted to do this because we have players like Kyrie, Gordon, Al Horford. They score, and I just try to help them defensively and offensively, just to set screens, roll, and if I get the ball, just finish.
Obviously, the Celtics team is very rich in tradition and history, but what else is so appealing to you about them and really wanting to play for this team?
The whole franchise just wants to win championship. They won 17 championship, and I got the taste the last 3 years just winning 3 championships, and I just want to continue this with the Celtics now.
What did you learn from that experience of winning 3 straight championships over there?
Stay humble. It's like after the first one, a lot of people think players are done or just relaxing, but the hard thing is about it, just keep going and want more. Even after the second one, everybody, or you think, that's the same, but I'm a player, I want to win more. We had 3 in a row, we won the cup, and I just stayed humble and work hard every game and every day on practice.
How do you see your game translating to the NBA?
I think that's not a big problem for me because I can, for a big guy, I can shoot the ball like Coach Stevens wants big guys to shoot like Al last year. And also I can run the court really well. So I think I can help the team really.
Playing at the FIBA level as well, what did you maybe take from that experience and being able to, you've played against NBA players in the past, so what have you taken from playing at that level as well, and not just in the EuroLeague, but also playing in the FIBA?
It was a great experience. First of all, I played with Dennis Schröder again after, I think, 4 years. He's an NBA point guard, so I could see the game a little bit in him. And I saw when we played France or Spain, I can compete with like NBA big guys and NBA players just in general. So I came, after the FIBA championship, I came to Boston with a really good feeling because we played good. I played a good tournament, so I'm ready to start now here.
And you mentioned you're walking around getting to see some of the guys. Maybe have you been able to talk to your new teammates, and have they offered any advice for you guys as you guys head into training camp?
I've been in contact with Al Horford a little bit.
Okay.
Even before I really moved to Boston, because Dennis Schröder connected us, because everybody's just telling me Al is the best teammate in the whole NBA. He takes care, and he's also really, he's asking me if I'm set it in right now, if I need anything. He just told me, was it last week when we met in practice, if I need anything, I can call him. It's just helping me, just to know, players like Al Horford, he's in the NBA for,
11 now.
11 years, and he...
That's as long as you've been playing basketball, right?
Yeah, I think, I played 10 years now. No, it's really just a great feeling that players like Al Horford with 11 years now, it's just taking care of me, just offer me a helping. I also went out for dinner with Gordon Hayward.
Okay.
I think it's good for a team, just everybody gets along with each other, like a little family, because if you want to win, you have to be like a family. On the court and off the court.
How critical is that they're taking you under their wing, they want to help you and offering you any advice that they can give you?
I like it because it's better than players or don't talk to you at all. So it's really nice that they offer you have and ask questions and just try to get you out in a new city for dinner or just go out and walk or whatever. Yeah.
Now, I've talked to Gershon about this in the past, and obviously he's French and he had to learn English, and you're German and you had to learn English. So I'm curious, at what time, at what age did you start to learn English and kind of know that you need to speak this language if you were going to come over here?
In Germany, when we go to school, we start with like 7, and you start learning English with 9. So then it's like school English, but also because I've been playing basketball so a long time, like English is basketball language. So they are not, even German, you can't translate every word from basketball, like defense is defense, you can't translate it. And I've been around with a lot of American players as well on the team, so most of the times we even spoke English in the team. And also last year with the coach I had, he's had half American, so basically English is with me my whole life already.
Well, we've been getting questions on Twitter for you. We have Matt who wants to know, name 3 songs on your pregame playlist, #Celtics Media Day.
I changed them up. I mean, I listen to Drake a lot or Future, but I don't have a playlist just for games. It depends on the mood I'm in. Like if I'm in a car or in the locker room, just see what pop up on the phone on the playlist and just choose.
Well, a lot of the guys, last year on the team listened to those 2 guys.
I think everyone in the NBA listens to Drake and Future.
Yeah.
We have another one from Tyrone. He said, which of your skills will translate best to the NBA?
I think my rebound ability. I can help I think Boston was even last year one of the worst teams in rebounding in general. I think I can really help them, and also just running the court, play fast.
Yeah, you seem like someone that likes to play in space a little bit. I saw a lot of off-the-ball movement from you when I watched some film of you. How you've got to learn a new game, right? It's a different game over here. So how are you going to be able to learn to find your seams in the defense to be able to move off the ball?
It's because I know from defensive wise, when the player moves off ball, it's hard to see the ball and the player. It's hard to teach, and that's what I try and often just to move without the ball. And even when you cut, sometimes you make space for other players. So that's why I move a lot without the ball and not just standing around and watching when one guy has the ball.
You got one more?
Don't know if we have any more questions.
I've got one more question.
We're
not going to Twitter, but I've got one more question. We talked about it. You've been playing basketball for 10 years now, but before that, you were playing a whole other sport in soccer. So what was it like for you to just completely drop the sport you played your entire life to that point? Oh, T-Row popping in. To drop the sport that you played your whole life to that point and completely switch to a new sport.
I never dropped soccer, completely. I still play soccer sometimes, also with my nephew, or even in Germany we played sometimes soccer just for warm-up. So, and I'm still watching soccer like twice a week, some games. I got even Champions League or German team I follow. I think I couldn't really just drop it and just and forget about soccer, because I've been playing this. In Germany, it's not like soccer's the biggest sport. You start with 4 or 5 years playing soccer. Just meet with your friends, just play all day, and that's why I still follow it.
I wish we had a soccer ball. You could show us some of your footwork.
Do you call it football or soccer?
No, I would say football,
okay.
But when you talk to some Americans, then they think you're talking about American football. So that's why I think I started calling it soccer.
Well, there's a pretty good background of soccer in Germany. We all know that.
Yeah.
Pretty darn good team. World Cup's coming up in another year or so.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I think they're going to get the title again.
Well, we'll see. Everyone here wants the U.S. to finally make it, but
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen either. But hey, we've got a good basketball team.
That's true.
Daniel, thank you so much for your time.
We appreciate it. Great
really
meeting you, Daniel.
It.
Thank you.
Good luck
this season. Good luck with the rest of the interviews too. I know they're keeping you busy. Thanks.